So this takes me back. I used to clean and paint steel a couple of days a week a number of years ago. Anyway, I'm hoping it's not going to rain. Still, we've had a couple of burglaries up here recently, and this stuff here I want to get painted, cut and put inside just in case. It would take a monumental effort for someone to steal one of these I-beams, so I'm fairly nonplussed about having them outside, but trying to get them cleaned up and at least coated. So yeah, onwards and upwards, and I'll have to get probably another 6 sticks of this tube steel in for rafters and other bits and pieces and the pan decking, and then I can get the welding crew in and we can start fixing it all up on the roof. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll see. Yes, it's Ricardo and his team of crazy people. We are putting the beams up. Woo! Okay, so all the beams are up and the frame is up for the main lounge. So let's explain a little bit of this. I did some talking about this. Over the last few weeks, I've been cutting and preparing all of this steel, making sure to get all of the calculations right and all of the angles, and then cleaning and painting it up. I didn't put a video up on that because it's just really boring. But now we're in place, let's talk about what we have here. So, at the risk of repeating myself, you can see that we've got the beams cut into a T shape here and sat on the ring beam of the house. So the great thing with steel is when you cut it and weld it, the welds are actually the strongest points, but it's sat on the strong part of the house. And you can probably see there's 2 pieces of rebar running along, and I'm going to box this whole bottom piece in and pour a if you like an extra sort of kind of tying in concrete block there, just to close all of that gap off. Okay, all right, let's take a walk up and look at it from the other side. Okay, so you can see here, hopefully, where we've welded it onto the plates that are sunk into the slab, and of course we've got our metal deck down, which is all nice and square. And so the lounge will come sort of kind of almost up to this point, maybe a little bit before. Obviously this is going to be filled in with metal stud work and then boarded over. The large gap in the middle there is for a big set of glass patio doors that'll go out onto the balcony there. And then over here I've got a little bit of more work to do in terms of just cutting back a little bit here, just to give me a little bit more space for the bedroom. And I will probably extend it forward just a tad. And when we pour the slab on the metal deck, I will go up to the last tube steel that I have here in place. From here, I'm going to wrap the ends of these in plastic and then use what I'm chopping away to infill under here and raise it up so I don't have to pour a whole load of concrete here, and just have a slightly shallower slab coming out where it will join on to the one on the metal deck and come back here. So that's all looking clear. Let's go across. So I think I mentioned this. Now I took a picture. You can see if I zoom in here where we drilled in and put in anchor bolts for these. So it's not just sitting on there, it's actually tied in as well and welded down. So yeah, starting to get a bit of an idea of how this is going to work up here. So this area where I'm standing is going to be like the entrance to the house. There'll be a little porch area here. This area over here and back that way is all going to be in block work. This is going to be the bathroom, coming up to where we have our RCJ over here. This will all be block work. The wall extending across here will be in block work. And then as we come back across, it's going to be a half and half. There'll be half block work up to the level and above the kitchen surfaces and the sink, and then coming around and going on there, and then up from there we will use cement board and sheet rock. So that's going to be the next, is starting on the block work here, because obviously I've used up a heck of a lot of funds on the steel here. So now it's going to be, you know, work a little bit, buy a few blocks, put them in, work a bit more, save up a bit more and do a bit more. But then once I have all of this up to the same level here, then it's going to be starting to save up for the sheetrock and the cement board, because once I get the money together for that, that will be another big step, you know, forward quickly. Anyway, I am super happy. I was really buzzing yesterday. It was just such a great day to see everything all come together, and the sort of culmination of the hard work I'd done over the summer and saving up. So yeah, super happy with that. And of course I've got a garage underneath, which is great.